Thank you, Jesus. Lord. Oh man. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to log in, and then I'm gonna share something with you guys. I know some people are like, man, what is he doing in the shower? Good morning, everybody. So I want to show you guys something. Probably about a year ago, I was in here with my son, and I had him on the counter, and just you got done taking a shower, whatever, brushing our teeth, and then he was like writing on the glass. So I know you probably can't really see it too clearly here, but there's a F-A-I-T-H. Faith is written right there. And I wrote that there about a year ago. And, he was drawing some little things on the mirror. We were just playing around. And I wrote that there, and I think it was probably like last June. And every time I come out the shower, I see that F-A-I-T-H. And I've never washed over that spot, right? And I see it every time I get out. And this morning, when I stepped out of the shower and I saw it, I just kind of looked up and I smiled, right? But what God spoke to me about is a lot of times we go through tests and we go through trials in life, and you don't understand why you're going through what you're going through. And I say this all the time. What the Lord has showed me, when you go through a test and you go through a trial and you go through some opposition, it's not because the Lord hates you. It's not because that, other people have a better life than you. A lot of times God uses the test, he uses the trial to clean you up and to prepare you for where he's trying to take you. All right, Joseph, I always tell you guys about Joseph. God gave Joseph the vision, but then he allowed him, right, to be thrown into the pit. He allowed him to be thrown into the prison. So it gets kind of hot, it gets kind of uncomfortable. But the thing is, God is using the test and the trial to clean some things off of you. Maybe you've got a pride issue. Maybe you got some insecurity, and God is trying to show you, look, I'm going to throw you in the fire so you can learn to trust me. And I just wanted to share that real quick. If you're going through a test and a trial, say this shower, right? That's the test and the trial. Look at it. Start asking yourself, Lord, well, why am I going through this? The Bible says that all things will work together for the good of them that love him. All things. So everything that you go through, it's going to work for your good somehow, some way. So every time I step out the shower, now look, it might be kind of foggy. I'm looking in the mirror and I might not see, my next move. It's not making sense. And we want to see. But if you look like right here, there's a small little peep. Sometimes God will just give you a little peep into the destiny. He'll give you a little peep into your future because he wants you to walk by faith and not by sight. If he just showed you the whole picture, if he just showed you the whole plan and everything that he was going to do in your life, then you wouldn't have to walk by faith, because you could say, okay, plan, I got A, I got B, I got 1, 2, 3, and you wouldn't be walking by faith because you would see the whole plan. So sometimes God allows things to happen in your life and there's like kind of this cover, but through it all, your faith is still there. And I wrote that on there over a year ago. And every time I come out in the shower, all right, it pops up and it reminds me. And what I want to share with you very quickly this morning, because I'm about to end this video, when you're going through a test and a trial, stop feeling sorry for yourself all the time. Sometimes the test and the trial can be over quicker if you simply just ask the Lord, okay, what is the purpose in this? A lot of times we say, oh, Lord, fix this and fix that and fix this individual. And the Lord is using that individual or that situation to fix you. And as soon as you humble yourself and say, okay, Lord, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? Man, you can be out of the wilderness like that. The children of Israel ran around in the wilderness, right? Because God delivered them from Egypt. But then he was trying to deliver the Egypt out of them, change their mentality. So sometimes God is allowing you to be thrown in the lion's den. He's allowing you to be thrown in the fire. He's allowing you to be thrown in the pit. And you're getting some things scrubbed off of you and you don't even see it. And that's where I got that saying, through the fire to be on fire. Yes, I'm in the fire. It's hot in here. I'm sweating, but God is cleansing me of some things. He's washing me of some things. The Bible says, count it not strange when you go through the fire trial. When you come through the other side, you come through this pure gold. He's putting you through it to build up your faith, to build up your trust in him. And that way, when you come out, right, when he opens that door, it's like a microwave, or a stove. When he opens that door and he takes you out and you've been cooking for a little bit, there's this sweet aroma that comes up of faith, right? Because you've been cooking, you've been going through it, you've been in the wilderness. Jesus was in the wilderness. The children of Israel was in the wilderness. Moses was in the wilderness. It's preparation. I know it's hot. I know it's uncomfortable. I know you're sweating a little bit and you may be kind of worrying, like, man, how am I going to figure this out? And why did this happen? But just remember, even when you can't see the whole picture, faith is always there, right? The Lord is always right there. You just have to choose to believe in it. And remember, he's not going to show you the whole picture right away. He's not going to show you exactly how he's going to deliver you every time. And he's not always going to come on your timing. But if you trust him through the fog, through the fire, through the test, through the trial, you're going to come on the other side. And that test is going to become a testimony. And that mess is going to become a message. I love you guys. Be encouraged. Have a wonderful evening.